So good morning, children. Aloha kako. Ohayo gozaimasu. It's so wonderful to see you. How are you today? Let me put on my magic glasses and see who's out there. Oh, there's so many wonderful children from around the world. And I see Kalena and Tyrus and Tori and Benji and Cora and Nolan and Meleana and Livinoe and Maddie and Lena and Kaveh, Micah, Emmy and Kaya, Wesley, Sierra, Lindsay and Kenneth, Melody and Cadence, and Jai and Ison, Cruz and Tide. And so many other children. Hello, thank you. Thank you so much for coming this morning. And I can also see our Dharma school teachers. There's Auntie Sharon and Auntie Karen. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Oh, I think we have a visitor at the door. Just a moment, let me go see. Well, good morning. Thank you so much for coming today. Let's go say hello to all the children. Look, children, it's the mommy bunny and the baby bunny who've come all the way from the magical forest of Sylvania to say hello and join us today. Good morning, children. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Look, it's little baby bunny. Hello, children. How are you? Sensei, how come there's this big tree in here? Well, thank you so much for asking. That's a great question. Today we're celebrating Tanabata, which is a Japanese holiday. And so Auntie Mimi made this beautiful, beautiful bamboo branch with pieces of paper called tanzaku with the wishes of all the children on it. Would you like me to tell the story of Tanabata? Yes, Sensei, that would be really nice. Okay, so you guys sit here. Let's make sure everyone can see you. Very good. Okay, so let's talk about this story. Oh, that's the picture of Mommy Bunny and Baby Bunny who've come all the way from the magical forest to be with us here today. So today's children's Dharma story time is the story of Tanabata. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there lived a beautiful princess who was the best at weaving the finest silk clothes. Her name was Orihime, the weaving princess. Orihime's father was Tentai, the Sky King, and they lived on the banks of the Amano-gawa, the heavenly river. Orihime loved her father, the Sky King, and worked day and night to create new and wonderful silk clothes for the Sky King and the ladies and gentlemen of his court. Her father, the Sky King, was very proud of Orihime and loved her very, very much. Orihime was happy as she worked hard at weaving the finest silk clothes in the heavens. Sometimes, though, Orihime was sad because she was afraid she'd never have the chance to meet her true love. Orihime's father, the Sky King, could see that Orihime was sad. And the Sky King loved Orihime very much and wanted her to be happy. And so, Tentai, the Sky King, arranged for Orihime, the weaving princess, to meet Hikoboshi, the cow herder. Hikoboshi was a kind and gentle man, and he worked very hard every day, caring for the cows on the other side of the heavenly river. When Orihime, the weaving princess, and Hikoboshi, the cow herder, met for the first time, they fell in love at first sight. And they knew they had met their true love, and so they got married. Orihime and Hikoboshi were so happy and in love. All they wanted to do was to have fun together. And because they were having fun all the time, they neglected their duties. So the other heavenly gods complained to Tentai the Sky King. Orihime just plays with Hikoboshi all the time and doesn't weave new silk, so my robes are all busted up. And one of the courtiers said so angrily, "You must do something." Hikoboshi just plays with Orihime all the time, so the cows are everywhere. They aren't being fed, and they're pooping all over the heavens, said one of the court gentlemen. And he said, "You must do something." Tentai, the Sky King, was not happy when he heard this. In fact, he was very, very angry. "From this day, Orihime and Hikoboshi must be separated," declared Tentai the Sky King angrily. "They must live on separate sides of the Amanogawa Heavenly River." So, Orihime, the weaving princess, lived on one side of the Heavenly River, where she worked hard all the time, weaving the finest silk cloth. But Orihime missed her true love, Hikoboshi, very, very much, and was sad all the time because she would never see him again. Hikoboshi, the cow herder, lived on the other side of the Heavenly River, where he worked all the time and worked very hard taking care of the cows. But he also missed his true love, Orihime, the weaving princess, very, very much. And he was sad all the time because he would never see her again. And so, Hikoboshi and Orihime were separated by the Heavenly River. They worked hard and did their duty, but they were sad all the time because they could not see their true love. At night, Orihime and Hikoboshi would look up at the stars and make a wish. "I wish I could see Hikoboshi, my true love," said Orihime. "I wish I could see Orihime, my true love," said Hikoboshi. Tentai, the Sky King, heard their wish and wanted them both to be happy, and so he declared, "Once a year, on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, Orihime and Hikoboshi may see each other." Orihime was so happy. She worked with joy because she knew she would get to see her true love, Hikoboshi, once again. Hikoboshi was so happy and he worked with joy because he knew he would get to see his true love, Orihime, once again. And so, on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, a flock of magical magpies would come together and form a bridge across the Heavenly River so that Orihime and Hikoboshi could be together. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Wasn't that a great story? Did you like that story? You did? Great. Okay, so and that's the story of Tanabata, which means the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month. And that is why we write our wishes on pieces of paper called tanzaku and tie them to a bamboo branch for Tanabata in the hope that our wishes all come true. And did you know that if you look at the night sky on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, you will see two stars, Vega and Altair, come together. So there's Vega, there's Altair, and there's the Milky Way, the Heavenly River, the Amanogawa. And once a year, on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, these two stars come together. And so that's Orihime and Hikoboshi coming together. Isn't that wonderful? It only happens once a year. And so in Japan, everyone writes their wish on a piece of paper called the tanzaku and ties it to the bamboo branch in hopes that their wishes come true. And that is the story of Tanabata. Thank you very much for sharing your wishes with us. And I think you can see them. They're all here on the bamboo branch. So let's say thank you to Mommy Bunny and Baby Bunny, who came all the way from the magical Sylvania forest to be with us here today. Thank you, Dharma students, for sharing your wishes. And thank you, Auntie Mimi, for the idea to explain Tanabata and creating this wonderful Tanzaku tree. And let's all say thank you to Mommy Bunny and Baby Bunny for coming to help Sensei read the story today, the story of Tanabata. It's our pleasure. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for coming. Okay, children, bye-bye. We gotta go. Sensei's gonna tell the story for the adults now. So hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye. Be good.